confirmed happen to all be rated in the top 4 right now. We are waiting on the results of Aphrodite and Koisy, which, matter of fact, we do have the results. I just looked down. Koisy taking it over Aphrodite, so it's going to be Koisy going through the gauntlet of Raiden to try and finish out the night, or it will be a guaranteed Raiden dub. Depending on how the rest of this bracket moves forward from loser semis and up, because it is only elimination from this point forward.
Yeah, so Mighty Unjust taking down Just Nasty 3-2 prior to this. And yeah, Koisy, our lone Sindel, going up against the electric storm that is Raiden. We'll see. Unless if...
Well, I mean...
All right.
Look, Mighty Unjust commits to a character per bracket. It's just really what you see. Last...
I wish to one day
before that...
Empire.
Forgot. I think it was Koichi.
Koichi.
Yeah, it was
Koichi. Launch of Koichi. No, that wouldn't be the week for it.
That was the following. That was. He played Koichi. What? Man. Oh. All right. Like,
nice and a low there. Special forward got the 2-4-2. Got to lock down that position. Throw opportunity, which is because you get this jump.
Right. Again, is he getting chunked on half, but as 3 balls and 20 I mean, we just Koisy win off, I think, what was it, like 7 back twos in a row? So I am not one to count Koisy out at any given point at any time in a match today.
Right. Good duck. Floats all the way over there to get that hit.
Like we said before, never count Koisy out of a match ever. You don't really want to go into the zoning war too much right now, but if you back it up behind Lau, maybe you can make something happen. The lone Raiden Chameleon. Oh, that just missed. That literally just missed on that jump in.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Back two into throw. Remember, back two itself is plus. It's all about what happens afterwards. But the Jade pickup, we're going to actually break. We feel confident enough we can close it out, but the Katana was there. The fans do come through. It's a great anti-air, and Mighty Unjust steal. I don't even say steals the first game. Manages to solidify the first game.
There we go. Electric Fly holds that corner position, keeps you honest with the Jade toss. Yo.
There's those back twos we talked about before. It's all about figuring out where it's gonna go. We finished out the string there on forward 1, which you don't normally see too often when it's whiffed off of not hitting. But Mighty Unjust getting a full combo punish afterwards.
That 332. Full follow up 4-3. 4-4-3-4.
Watch out for uppies. You get a fireball into a leap soon, maybe. I actually, waiting specifically for when Kung Lao is on cooldown might be the best play, but instead we're going to wait it out and go for the Jade Blade instead, which has honestly been so much better.
And you also have a huge life lead, so you can take that fireball trade. This, you don't want to take. Good break. Yeah, take that trade even, except for this screen, you're dead.
Koisy's so quick at picking up those moments. Fatal Blow is going to go ahead and guarantee that we see a 3rd round here in game number 1. Honestly, Koisy's been phenomenal all night too, but with Mighty Unjust, it has been genuinely impressive to watch the different routes that he's been able to come up with already with Raiden. Because we mentioned it before, it really enables a lot of different things for Raiden.
Yeah, and it all, as long as it all routes at least, like, you can expect that Raiden's going to get the classic B&B after a stance 3, or even a forward 3. It just really depends upon the position of the opponent.
Honestly, bringing out the defibrillator on an anti-air for when you decide to float in front of me too many goddamn times, I respect that. It's not easy to want to go for that either, though, because you're usually going to get hit by the drop-down punch from Sindel. And we're going to get Breaker quick enough to make sure that this round doesn't come to a close here. But that is going to guarantee it. Yeah, forward 1 will catch you. Anybody dashing up, forward 1's catching that punish. And oh, the rare drop of the brutality ending combo. That's not something we're used to seeing from Sindels.
Oh, well, it's not loot.
Yeah, but Koisy don't really drop the combo either. And then
Does
Koisy also
Koisy
wins
do
after doing it.
brutals? I don't think Koisy really does brutals until like the end.
Koisy sends a message. Swift asked and in a hurry. Sometimes via brutalities. However, considering how close that set was, and I think it's also a smart idea to not make Mighty Unjust feel annoyed because he will play that much better. He's too good to let him get momentum off of like a, okay, all right, you taunting, you brutality, cool. I'm gonna beat your ass next. That might be what happens here as we return. The Johnny Cage is home. Let's see how Mighty Unjust here in game number 2.
Oh, finally cleaned up all the Halloween decorations. I see.
Nah, you know full damn well that he's got one still lingering around somewhere. Probably Christmas tree still up too.
I can't believe that down 4 hit. What was the start of that Koisy press there?
I don't know.
All right, no
Happened
ace
so
here,
fast.
nothing. Stand 3, come on now. That was all Mighty Unjust. Perfectly teed off for a good combo.
Hey, yo,
Screen stand.
Yo, Luke, that you? We see multiple throws coming through. Answer back. We're gonna get a catch Lao, so it's gonna put him on timeout for just a few seconds. Rare occurrence. Usually that is happening very swift. Great trade-off too there with Chameleon, because if that doesn't happen, you're getting full combo punished.
Yep, another 4-1. Opts to cancel with the low fireball to gain the space away from Raiden.
All right, tackling our way through. We got 1 bar on deck and fatal blow. So
no. Yeah.
this. Do we bother this? I think we spent.
Oh yeah, you spent. No, actually, really?
No.
Yeah, because it would have been pretty well mitigated. Oh, that is actually working out in your favor. I'm surprised that that is what you wanted with that.
Wanted a few characters who could actually get away from that, and the pickup, you know, I think that might have been dead by itself, but maybe not. That extra little damage coming there from the Melina, sealing the deal.
Yeah, punish on the 4-1 here.
Comboing midway through the blade to guarantee where. Oh, wait a minute! Hey, whoa! Hey, stop! 470 off of that pickup with the blade again. Nah,
repeating combos. That was all a combo. 3 different combo strings were spent on that, and took to the skies with the katana pickup. That was the perfect storm of a situation.
Nah, Chameleon is great. Like, that was dirty. We got fatal blow on deck though for Koisy. However, that will not be a conversation to be had past this point, because we're gonna find the Melina ball. Ain't no shot. Okay, you're gonna see the close out there for Mighty Unjust, bringing it to 1 game apiece.
Yeah, that was tough, and just barely didn't have meter. We would have meter burned the down 4-2 if we had it. We literally had a pixel away from that.
That was dirty. I want to see more. I want to see more stuff of that. All right, he had, like you said, he had all 3 in the mix. And most of what we've been seeing, a lot of it has been like using 1 very well, or like multiple hits of 1. Kind of using I don't even call it like Diet Serena Blade, but like, because it's kind of better, to be honest.
Yeah, because your B&B for Raiden is always a 3, right? You get the 4-3-4 or stand 3-4. But we started with 2-4-2, and then went into stand 3-4, and then went 4-2-2, took to the skies. Like,
yeah, no, that airlift mid string, that's what got me popping off. It's like, wait, why is this still going? Of course, yeah, can't do anything about that. That is your turn relinquished. Probably a misinput on the spin hat. There's no real world where you want to do that far.
Right.
All right, we're gonna catch Chameleon in the back. Very similar time frame win on Jade though. That it doesn't last too long. So you have to wait for that recharge.
Waits for the fan toss. Also playing the zoning game. Ooh, what an up block on the jump too. That was a great call out here from Koisy.
Oh, and the late hit on the back 2-3, like the very last hit on the cross up, actually getting it. We're gonna eat about 400-ish here for that? No, it doesn't matter. No, back 2 finds the mark anyways. That was a mashing back 2, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
After that didn't get the cartwheel, I am mashing that button.
Drop the combo. Let's try this one more time.
Oh, look, everything you press is plus if you believe hard enough, and your combo will, in fact, reconfirm. Get out of dodge into the instant dodge back over. Catch him trying to jump after him.
Just air to air from Koisy. I wouldn't have been ready for it. I would have let Mighty Unjust jump over. I'd have seen Raiden crossing the other side, so that's cool, man.
Oh my god, you know, Koisy really does not let you get. No, you're actually so right. Koisy doesn't let you get away with like half the stuff you want, and that is so hard to block. But forward one into that. There's no shot that we were looking for the cameo in that position. I'm not sure what we were looking for there, but we are looking always for subs. And thank you so much, Emperor Dante, for 32 months in total, currently on a full year streak. Or a tier 1 sub to TNS. Thank you so much. That is a long-time supporter, and we appreciate you so much for that. And shout out to all near 800 of you who have been tuning in all night. We are in our final 4, and Koisy is currently in the gauntlet against the Raidens. This is one. There are 2 more Raidens in the way.
Fight me as you fought in the tournament.
If that's your desire, Empress.
All right, I'll
What a
throw
gentleman.
hands.
What a gentleman.
You asked for it. That's what I wanted to say.
Yes, queen. All right.
You asked for it.
I said, why you wanna go?
I shouldn't have brought this up. I really shouldn't have.
There we go. Okay, game number 4. We're gonna see the catch here with the forward one. There's not really too much you can do from that position other than scream for help. Into a mix and the delay.
Back fireball.
And we're one swift catch away, but great block there on the jump in. No pickup though. That was very minimal damage than what we expected to see potentially there.
Put some respect on it. It was enough block.
You know, in fairness too, I think he wasn't anticipating that specific cameo. I think he wanted to go for ball roll instead and accidentally tossed the size.
Round 2, fight.
Right. Still, Koisy. Strong lead.
Coming through! Like, Chameleon is just living her best life, okay?
Keep the whoopee cushion down, Ajax, alright?
What are you talking about?
Down 3. Oh, another, again, because Koisy represents that as such a low check.
You got that throw in? Alright. Again, the zoning war usually will favor Koisy long-term, especially back... Actually, not even just low hat. Just in general, will win the long-term war on that. So Mighty just has to walk his way in at some point. And so far, that has been answered with a throw back to full screen 2 times. Finally finds it.
Spend immediately on Fatal Blow. We're just trying to catch up on the life lead, but that's a big life lead.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's do or die. You have to spend it here. You're currently facing a 2-1 deficit and a round down. So it's all about closing the gap. We'll see if he can finish closing said gap, but back to gives him full screen again. And this match is so different because Koisy hasn't really committed this hard to zoning.
Oh my goodness, that was up block. That's a throw attempt right there for Koisy that just goes unpunished. But we got this throw. Oh, low hat interrupts the cameo assist, and Koisy takes it 3-1 over Mighty Unjust.
So difficult to get around that spot from there because you try to walk in. It was a round completely committed to Koisy for zoning. It was a lot. It was a healthy dosage of full fireball play, forward throw to push you back out. And then when you got close, what happened after that? Low hat and down 3. There's not too much you could do without taking some damage, and he was too far behind to be able to make the comeback from that point forward.
Yes, and Koisy still has quite a tall order as they advance over to the losers finals match against Chuleta. Another Raiden matchup. But of course, if y'all want to jump on for some Tampa Never Sleeps, if you want to play NK1, then check out the Discord, !Discord. It's a spot that you'll be able to get all the information for every bracket that we are running week after week. Mondays, of course, is Guilty Gear Strive. Tuesdays are King of Fighters. Wednesdays, Street Fighter 6. Thursdays, today, is Mortal Kombat. Friday is for Marvel. Saturday, it's always going to be Grand Blue, plus an additional game that they run every week, I believe. Unless if I skipped a weekend, it's Rev 2 this weekend. So Guilty Gear Rev 2. Why do I feel like that was last week?
I think it was. I want to say that one was 2 weeks ago, but
no, they're doing it again.
Look, they might be doing it again. If you want to catch all of those footage too, of course, make sure you go ahead and check it out on YouTube. You'll see all of those tournaments show up there promptly the day after they happen. So if you missed any of the action from one of the players that you enjoy watching the most, you see it there. And shout out to Mighty on Just with that rate of 109 people. Incredible run coming in from him, of course, all week. Previous week's winner of TNS. And we'll be taking an exit right now as we go into yet another one of the Raidens in the way of Koisy's run right now. To try and this is 2 weeks in a the third week in a row, excuse me, that Koisy has made it to top 3. The past 2 weeks have been 3rd place. Does that finally end today?
I mean, this is a great start here for Koisy, and I was right. It is Rev 2 coming up this Saturday. Down 1 into Electric Cell immediately.
It's such a swift round here from Koisy. Again, forward 1 into screen to close it out with the front flip. It seems like Koisy, it's usually when you fight against a matchup that can be a little difficult to get in on. As Koisy was sent here by one of the Raidens earlier in Winners, you get warmed up to it eventually. And they all have to get used to Sindel, while Koisy has gone back to back to back to back to back against Raidens.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be pretty well warmed up after this. And look at this, maintaining control in the corner, low hat. Got you guessing.
And the repick up there, we're going to go ahead and break to just try and keep ourselves in this round. But this round is forfeit. Koisy, I thought, you know, AGDQ is going on, but this is TNS. So we see an attempt for a speedrun category for that first game. But we mentioned it earlier, Chuleta is not one to let you get away with the same thing twice. It happened with Pure, almost getting the W against Pure. So game number 2, I'm assuming, is going to be very different.
Yeah, we shall see. I mean, like you called out in the previous set, Koisy just doesn't let you get away with what you want. Like, even right after the breaker, Koisy already had Scream Restand on lock. Like, the moment the first interaction hit, wanted to guarantee damage, you broke, so I have free territory to, you know, stake my claim here for the round.
You will be receiving the royal treatment.
Hey, yo. I'm sorry. Game number 2 here. As we had a healthy conversation to start off the match. You know, good terms between the two of them. And we're gonna try to get our way out of here. We saw before the teleport off of like the first armor hit. You can cancel in the flow after the teleport and kind of steal a turn away, but Koisy not really getting too heavily punished after that.
Got knocked back by Kano. Gonna get the pushback from Electric Cell. 4-1. Yeah, that low hat not exactly getting the frames that we're looking for here.
Back to pressure again. This worked tremendously well last time, and we are at count number 6. But Chuleta being very, very patient. And finally a throw. Honestly, after that many, if only the throw is what comes out of that, that's kind of a win. As we're going to see that win indeed finish out.
Had to go for that flawless block, and unfortunately, Chuleta had in the background those Kano knives, and that's why we didn't really see any challenge from Koisy. I'm curious if we would have seen like a down 1. Maybe that would have been nice, or like a down 3. No, down 3 wouldn't have low profile. Would have? Who am I kidding?
And say, look, I don't think you even need to make the joke if he needs it or not. But fourth, man, look, honestly, this whole round has just been holding forward for Koisy. But we mentioned it before, you know, Chuleta won't let you get away with the same stuff twice, but that first round was very close to losing. This second round here, too, also. This is going to be a healthy chunk. Going to get about 300 here.
Yep, that stagger pressure. 2-4. 4-2. The down 3 to interrupt the startup, though. And of course, the 4-1 will absolutely devour the armored electric fly. Round apiece, but the resource lead is in favor of Chuleta right now.
I love that change up there too, because like you might be mentally coded for a throw after multiple throws in that position, and forward 1 eating that armor.
And no, yeah, Koisy kind of getting a little iffy here, mistiming some of these confirms. Let's get the down 1 attempt and expecting an up block potentially at this point.
I like this conditioning attempt right now. Chuleta's going to get a full combo punish out of it, but Koisy going from the back 2 cancels into multiple throws, instead going into forward 1 to recondition the throw again afterwards is some very layered multi-game like play, but right now Chuleta's not letting him get openings again.
The flow? Yo,
You're so good at that. You're so damn good at that.
Right,
you can't. You literally can't challenge him in the air, and half the time it feels like it's a reaction rather than like a guess. It's actually insane.
Yeah, while landing instead of going for the high there, putting yourself in a threatening position. Don't you do this, Koisy? Don't you? Just okay. All right.
A little backhand.
Because you know Chuleta's gonna come in the chat right now and have something to say.
Look, I swear to you, I think when those floats are happening, Koisy's not looking at where Sindel's floating. He's looking at their feet. And as soon as he sees an animation for the feet, he has won every single air-to-air tonight. Except for maybe one. Maybe one. I might be capping. But the fact that he's winning those every time, that's reactions. That's not a guess. That's nuts.
And even on top of the back 2 interactions, especially in the corner, right? Like, we didn't get any of the armor electric fly from Chuleta. At a particular point, we didn't have the health to keep up with it. But the back 2 float, and we're at this point, we're expecting Chuleta to go for an up block attempt. And I think it only has been represented once, but maybe not at all, really, from Chuleta. It's always been a stand block. But a great start for Koisy to begin the first round of Game 3.
You take 353 in a mix and forcing the early breaker just because Chuleta can't afford to let Koisy play this confident. And back 1 almost was there to get the answer on it. And now, oh god, dude, oh my god. I cannot believe you didn't get hit. But when is it your turn? The answer is really never.
Yeah, it's very tough to call out there. You do need the resources to kind of push out, and Chuleta did not have any. See, and there's that whip down 1. Got to be careful of the backdash.
Chuleta doing his best to try and make you come back here. I wouldn't be surprised to see that fatal blow cash out right now, just to guarantee that you get a round on the board.
No.
Oh, the up block was there. Yeah, that was the punish, but Chuleta not anticipating that situation, and now you can't let Koisy get these moments. Koisy 1 round away from taking this 3-0. This would also be, again, Koisy's highest placement over the past couple weeks, always losing at third.
Oh. All right, got the jump 3 there. For the big opener with the 2-4-2. And again, like, just something that maybe is in the back of Chuleta's mind that we're not getting anti-aired by Koisy quite yet. We did see early, like, air-to-air interactions from Koisy, but now we're sitting comfortable in this corner. And that's all right because you are a round ahead. Nice little cross under to get the corner with the 4-1.
We're going to get our jump out here, too. We're going to side switch back over to the corner as well. Doubling up on the throw. We mentioned it earlier. Those forward 1s earlier were conditioning for throws. And now, all of a sudden, you have to play the guessing game. But that is 3 bars attached to Chuleta, and Kano's on cooldown. So you can get some damage snuck in here because Kano's not available.
Flow doesn't connect with the jump 2, and you try to 4-4 the forward 1. Of course, Koisy's going to win that.
This is very scary here for Chuleta's run, but Fatal Blow is available on both sides of the table here.
Okay, good little block. Try to start with the 4-1. Opened up a little bit too early here. Yeah, this had to be flawless blocked in order to survive. But now, okay, I was worried that we weren't going to get the walk back, but it is not a down 1 situation. It is just a normal neutral. Dash up fireball, I don't think was the input you were looking for.
Yeah, and both players still having Fatal Blow on the table, so we could get that last second comeback factor from both of them. Not gonna block the timing. That timing has been just so on point for Koisy. We're gonna chunk more than half health here. We're gonna get knocked down in the corner. You gotta guess. There's 3 bars available. You have to pretty much break on reaction here, but these are all unbreakable damages.
There's your 4-1. This is your last shot. The throw will finish it off here in a 3-0 victory over Chuleta.
The intelligence to go for the hard knockdown flip kick twice, that guaranteed that you can't break. It's the end of the string. You're getting knocked down. You don't have to guess again. And then you put him in the range of throw. Now you have to hope. Again, Chuleta, always performing super well every single week. Gonna go ahead and get 3rd here, previous champion, but will not be a champion today. And Koisy continuing this gauntlet of rated. What am I reading here? Hold on. Hold on.
You did nothing, but
No.
of course the Matcherino is actually still active here. It's the final time that we're going to be able to talk about it, of course, because we are heading into Grand Finals territory. We do have no tokens in the Matcherino. You guys claimed them all. Thank you so very much. There are still sponsor quests along the side for free money, and of course direct contributions are always greatly appreciated. If you could do that as we lead into this Grand Finals with Koisy and, of course, Pure.
I'm sorry, I gotta read this. I love when Koisy does Levis late into Mother Luminous smack on block. That's a way to describe back to combo strings, I guess. I need to start paying attention to these descriptions more. We're on our last round of the night. It is Grand Finals, like Zero just said. The Matcherino is the final chance you got. So every single bit of this does go right to them. If you want to see Koisy win it all, you want to throw some support to that, you got that. But of course, Pure has been nothing but pure confidence throughout the entirety of the night, winning multiple of these mirrors. The defense has been on point, and the lockdown has been just good enough, nothing too crazy, which means that there might be some really good defense coming up against this relentless pressure that Koisy puts on. I think we're in for a good one here as the gauntlet comes to a close. Last one for TNS MK, number 17.
Oh, 17 points.
We're 17. Many weeks have been passing by, and you can remember, join yourself next week. Koisy starting off hot, just the same. Zero. It doesn't matter which Raiden is in the way. Koisy is playing the exact same way and finding a lot of success.
It's funny because this is how King Gambler was on those early weeks of MK1. The exact same scenario. A wave of Raidens as far as the eye could see. And then a couple Sindels appeared and ran amok.
Yeah, and a lot of gasoline being spent as we heard helicopters flying everywhere. But a little bit different right now. We got the circus act in Kano in the background, trying his best to help Raiden get some wins. But Koisy not having too much of that, but Pure answering back pretty quickly here. To keep it meaty, keep the lockdown going. We're going to guarantee half health is gone.
Oh.
Early break there too, just to make sure that Koisy doesn't get cornered.
Four? Oh no!
Oh!
That is rare. That was supposed to be a down forward too, but because the quick little cross up there, it turned into flashbang. Still worked out though as an anti-air.
You know, flashbang does beat the fact that it feels like Koisy is watching people as they're about to jump on reaction. So there's nothing to react to if he just throws out a flashbang directly above you. Let's go, Toto.
I was literally just thinking that, like, wait a minute.
My brother.
Brother.
My best friendo. By the way, if you aren't watching Jujutsu Kaisen, please watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you very much. That is my one pitch for that tonight. We're gonna backdoor our way back over to the corner, and you cannot get away from that. Not with that multi-hit. And Koisy still going hot.
I mean, just went through two Raidens. Went through two men.
Sindel wins.
So what you're saying is Koisy has to go through 3 men? Is that what you're saying?
Gotta go through one more.
Yeah. I mean, nobody could compare it to the run from Punk, of course, but you know.
Who increased it even further, right? Like that was pretty big.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna stop this bit. I'm gonna go to the wrong places. Hey, Koisy. So, if anybody's curious, by the way, we mention this every week. If you are a first-time viewer and you are unsure what Grand Finals means, Pure is on what is referred to the winner side of Grand Finals. Pure has to lose twice, 2 best of 5s, in order to get knocked out from this bracket. So Koisy has won of the first set, but if Pure knocks out, beats Koisy at any point in time, it's over. Koisy does not have that cushion of the additional set.
Ooh, all right, got the down 3, and oh no, a full palm to stop both Sindel and Kung Lao. Flawless block. Good stuff here.
There we go again, the low hat into the reaction on hit into forward 1, full combo pickup. We're gonna get about 350 into a yet another plus frame setup, but Pure getting checked on the teleport. Nothing really more than the down 1 though. Pierre can very much so steal this round away right now. He's got 2 bars available. He's got Fatal Blow. And honestly, you get the hit confirm. You send it. Send everything you can.
Space. Be very careful of that fireball. Actually, no, that's a fine fireball because even if Pierre went through Armor Electric Fly, you are not surviving.
Yep. I like the idea of trying to teleport immediately after that to get Koisy slipping, but Koisy was already prepared on the teleport, locks him down. Nobody has had an answer to this all night. Honestly, eating the throw has pretty much been the best answer.
Jeez. You know, someone went deaf because of that in The Boys. Nice job, Homelander.
Who we will be seeing in the near future.
You don't think?
You don't think? Does it correlate? I can't wait to see Homelander get pieced up in this game. This is gonna be so funny. We're gonna say, actually, we're seeing damage get pieced up right now. 360. We're gonna get the overhead into guaranteed lockdown. You gotta eat about another 50 for your, actually, a couple hundred for your troubles right there. So we're gonna get side switch throw.
Oh, you're done. That's it.
Yeah, that's Fatal Blow into death. Goodbye. Koisy is so goddamn good.
Yeah, but check this out. Check this out, Ajax. I want you to look in the chat real quick. Temto 4.
Yes.
Temto.
Oh, he
What did you
said.
say?
He said he dead.
During Pure getting the combo on Koisy. You see this?
See, even when
Even not on the desk. On his birthday, no less.
on his birthday, he's got 2 birthdays a year, and on his birthday, he decided to give the gift that is giving curses to the players. Even when you're not on the mic, you still
This is
give away the
ridiculous.
curses. That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Turkey sucks at Tento. I need you to not talk while Pierre doing anything.
I ain't letting it slide. I saw it.
The craziest part. What's the craziest part?
This fight doesn't
Tell
push
us.
it.
What is
He's
it?
typing. He's typing. Let him type.
Let,
Koisy
let,
up 2-0.
let him apologize for these transgressions. Give him a second. I was talking about
the dude killing today. Oh my bad.
Well, Cap has been called indeed, and I think for the sake of the narrative, I'm gonna agree with Turkey. Other than the fact that Turkey does not suck. But here we go. We get that forward throw.
Right. Yeah,
Bro,
what can you do?
No,
honestly,
honestly,
it's hard to blockable. It's
yeah,
hard to block because of the timing.
It really is. It's one of those things where, like, anybody can yell, just block, stupid. Like, okay, you do it. It's so hard to time, and it's the fact that Koisy always mixes it up. I know we've been talking about Koisy a lot, but there's not been a lot Kira's been able to give us to talk about.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. The positioning of Koisy made it perfect because there's nothing that really Raiden can do. Down 2 might have been able to hit, but it would have sent Pure back. But also, it's the low hat. It's just, like, if that's the trade you get, and I don't think like Koisy was even low enough for down 2 to connect.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I'm not one to call anything too early, but this is feeling like Koisy has run into Reiko's the past couple weeks. That is a matchup that is extremely annoying for Sindel, potentially losing really. And there's none in the way this time. It's Koisy's running through.
Yeah, and to Duke's point, yeah, the air-to-air is an option there in that situation, but Koisy has been on point with reacting to a lot of these jump ups. Yep. So that is a warning sign for Pure. Like, I could try to air-to-air this, but if I get shut down with a jump 3, then I get back into a carry combo into the hat. Yep. But again, that doesn't mean just don't try the air-to-air. Like, that is something you should potentially try, but that is the mental stack that Pure is dealing with right now as we go into the reset. A 3-0 victory for Koisy.
Yeah, you have to give it a shot at some point, but we mentioned it earlier. Koisy is like 7 out of 8, if not higher at this point, on anybody who's made an attempt on an air-to-air when the flow has happened. Because Koisy is just either the best at assuming when someone's going to jump, but my guess is that Koisy's reacting every time to the animation as soon as it starts, which is insane to think about. But it is possible. So you take that trade every day of the week, especially if low hat's there, because there's a likelihood you might pick it up after that trade happens, or at least still have corner. And Koisy, with the big bracket reset, There is no more chances. Does Koisy actually do it? Win the gauntlet of the Raidens 3 in a row?
I'm putting that energy out there. You know that.
It might actually happen. I was honestly just trying to build up the story back in losing semi because it's like, man, this seems like a very difficult task, but Koisy has been so close multiple weeks in a row, and Purat was dominant prior to this set, but this is looking rough.
Yeah, already got pushed back. Oh, had the flawless block, but unfortunately going to get scooped up.
That reversal has been on point, and look at that delay! Look at how long that lasts. It was so freaking... You can't do anything about it.
Low hat 4-1.
Keep it
Got the
safe.
space. We're looking for the armored cartwheel to shut down the down one. And now it's all Koisy. Sure, the back throw happened.
Oh, they're gonna wait that out. All right, this is where things... You can steal this away. This is not a done deal round here. There is Fatal Blow on deck. There's plenty of chip to be had. It's all about Koisy basically just blocking low and waiting for the gap.
No more Kano here, so now we just gotta... spoke too soon. All right, here we go. Now it's your turn.
Well,
Miss input!
that entire sequence came from the fact Fatal Blow is staring you in the face. With Fatal Blow right there, you can't afford to take a low. You literally just can't. So you have to hold that, all of that chip.
Yeah. Nice. Got the back throw. And follow through, absolutely. Because like I said, chat, Raiden is one of those characters that can guarantee punish the 4-1 every single time. And if they're waiting for it, not blocking, go ahead, follow through. Or even go for a low fireball, which we've seen Koisy do before.
Yep. Ooh, Lau getting smacked only for a moment, so he's going to come right back into play. We saw Koisy do this before against Mighty Unjust as well. I think it was, actually, specifically it was round 3, where they went fully into zoning mode. It looks like Koisy's trying to change up the pace of the game a little bit here, but with your back against the wall, you kind of can't do that.
Overhead this time, nice.
Now we're going to find our throw.
Perfect, because we want the mid-screen here. We don't want to be our back to the wall. Good air to air. And didn't quite get the hat pickup. That's okay, because now you got the plus frames off low. His teleport, not so great.
I wonder if they're trying to get him to mash and catch that late hit of the hat to get an even bigger combo.
See that? You tried to go for air to air again. It's that wall of potential. That float right above the hat. 4-1 overhead, and Pure not blocking any overhead. The throw! That was not supposed to be down 4-1.
That was so good. Almost, that was, I think, 3 times where we saw the forward one into low fireball to condition the overhead and then catch that. And shoutouts, by the way, catching the big raid from the NY GOAT himself, Bum, with that 200 raid drop. Thank you so much. 209, as a matter of fact. Big shoutouts, of course, to NYC. Thank you so much for coming through.
Can't believe it, and that will cost you so much. Like, just the blunder will alone hopefully doesn't weigh too heavily on Pure's mind. And it's, you know, Koisy really running away with it. Their low hat shuts down electric cell. Nice call.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that,
no. Yeah,
that time he actually committed fully, because usually he only goes for 2-4 and then lets it kind of drop, but he picked it up that time. Pure can bring this all the way back.
Definitely picked it up because of the reaction to teleport for Kung Lao. Whether or not that was purposeful from Koisy is neither here nor there. It was Pure took advantage of that situation in particular.
Yeah. And now this will not kill, but if you do not guess correctly, you die to electric cell. And the answer is just straight up do it, and Pure finally puts one on the board. The 3-0 came in for Koisy, but Pure was able to finally get one on the board. That is a mental, that's just a mental dub, really, for you in that position.
Yeah, that's stress.
So you could take a deep sigh of relief, because it's been a little while since you've had the opportunity to do that. But the tournament is not done just yet. Man, wow. Like, again, this is just a testament to Pure's ability to stay calm. Because, like, there's no other way to put it. He got cooked in that 3-0. It's just what happened. But he also had to wait a while. Come reset time, you were getting pressured the exact same way at the start, but in all of those other matches, the big key factor of why he was able to beat the Raiden mirrors and Aphrodite was because of his ability to stay calm in that pressure. Now that that first game's underway, that's gonna that poses bad for the Koisy fans out there.
Now we're going full zoning here for Koisy. A strong lead. Down 3, finds the mark. Sneaks in the throw. Doesn't continue pressuring like we traditionally do after the fall, and goes right back into the fireball game.
Yeah. We mentioned it before. Like a healthy dosage of fireball game will trip up someone's pressure, because once you start adapting to the walk-ups from forward 1 and the back 2 pressure from Sindel, you can find ways to walk them backwards. But the fireballs will make you honest. Unless you have a armored tackle, then there's no honesty to be found. All right, side switch.
Another one.
That is, there's a lot of times tonight Koisy's gotten away with multiple throws in a row.
I mean, if your opponent's not ducking.
Sure enough, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Pure is too pure to duck.
Ducks past so many other things, but can't duck past 2 throws. Or that side switch was perfect. Overhead gonna allow you to walk him down.
Getting that space for that fireball game. Hat will go the opposite direction here, so Pure can kind of just move out the screen. Oh no, the jump 3 restand.
The last second drop in with it too. It's gonna be 350 for your troubles, and another follow-up. You had to break that there. You had no choice. The round would have been over. Now you have the ability to, you could fireball game if you want here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sneak forward 1 pretty soon. You have Lau to back it up if you feel like it. We're gonna keep that lead. We're just gonna keep our position. No reason to approach right now.
Yep. Absolutely. Can keep playing that fireball game. Can keep throwing these low hats. On 3, yeah, not anything you could do. Back 2 finish. Ties it up in the reset.
Knowing your spacing for that 2, down 3, keeps you standing. It doesn't trip you and makes you have to take the hit, and then you're worried about the next follow-up button. Back 2 is plus, keeps you locked in place. Now you're forced to guess. You're eating chip. You have to flawless block it. Or you could take all of these damn throws you've been taking the whole time. The conditioning was already there over multiple games. All of that just coming off of the knowledge of just the perfect spacing there. Not going in too much. Not taking unnecessary damage. Keeping the fireball game going. And Koisy answering back.
This fight doesn't breach it.
Reach that piece in a second.
Max range. Yeah, not able to punish after that one. I think your best bet would yo. Double stand 2.
The full 5-star palm to the face. Say, can you stop? We got locked down here. Once again, the throw has been on point. Yet another time. Yo, go for a 3rd one. You haven't gone for 3.
Yeah, I want to see a 3rd one.
It would have worked there too. That's the funny part. It actually would have landed.
I'm certainly at a point. Let me see.
We're gonna count that one as the 3rd one. We're gonna pretend that was the true 3rd one.
No. I want to see the real deal. Got the restand. We could actually send this here. We have enough meter.
Yeah, you full send it. You full send every day of the week. If you've got the cash to spend and you can guarantee the round closes, you do it.
All right, down 1 interaction immediately.
Yep.
No other choice.
Yeah, full anticipation of that, especially after the side switch where you did not potentially want to be in the corner. Forward 1, back 2, pick up.
Very beautiful.
The fact he was going to pick that combo up there too after being so high. Oh, no throws! Full combo punish here coming off the back 1. This is going to hurt. We got Lau available for the setup.
Armor through. Just get away from me.
That is the only time we've seen him really get away, and it required armor to do it, but now there's no bar. Fatal Blow is there. Fatal Blow is gone. Koisy looking primed and ready to potentially, as we see the full swift knock off of the head there. I forgot that one even was a brutality. Koisy 1 game away after 3 weeks, 2 weeks in a row getting knocked out at 3rd. Only to the Twins.
You see the difference? Pure is at level 134, and Koisy is at 429. You know?
Oh yeah, Koisy is actually a grinder though. Like the amount 429. Do you have any idea how much you have to play to be at that right now?
What a bit.
It's a lot of games. Like, it can't all be Combat League. Like, some of that has to be the PvE, and even then, it's like there's only so much you can play to be that high.
Pure opting
Whoa!
for Kenshi though, but this is a lock.
sure
So
losing the tournament
you have to be
stung.
super confident that
have
you are going to
no
take this
idea
with
how
Kenshi.
much.
Yeah, we had a Kenshi list top 8 for up until this switch here. Pure hasn't played any Kenshi up to this point. However, Kenshi with Sub-Zero is a solid matchup against Sindel because it does allow you to play that full screen swipe game while still basically having your cameo here with Sento. So, but you're banking on a lot for not playing him yet so far today.
That's an early draw on Sento. Like, this is going to work out now, but the chase down gave so much Sento time away. And Koisy now locked in this corner, but because of how long that Sento was out, this is all time that Koisy has to press out until drops the combo a little bit early there.
Right, not gonna finish his food, but we will see the stab go ahead and close it out. So the Kenshi looking primed and ready. I like how the blade is still out of the sheath here. Like, that was the sheath for.
It's so the rest of it.
it's so you, and then it's for the, like, why is it not covering the whole thing?
In case I need to quickly stab something, I don't know.
Man got broken equipment, but it's still working. I mean, he can't see the equipment, so it's whatever. But he's
Well,
still...
Cold shoulder check there, keeps it easy. The Fujin normals with the stand too.
He's still, I mean, he's been looking good over the start of this, and that is normally your answer to all the floating, but if she's got the projectiles early, you can't go for those swipes.
Yeah, Sento comes out.
Flip kick has been the best reversal all night, and this, you just can't block it. You just literally can't block it. It's so difficult to get around. We're not gonna get a kill off of here, but the next guess will get it. Oh, he finally blocks it.
That's tough. So tough to do here.
Down 3. Throw. Yep, and the throw will be just enough, maybe? No, it's gonna be no,
Okay,
not enough yet, but the fireball will do it.
Come closer.
Final round.
All right, Koisy on tournament point here to try and finally get that elusive TNS.
Oh, wow. While falling, Pure able to get this opener. Sento summon. Side. Yes, got the cross under here for the true Sento mix.
All right, now, yeah, this... Oh! Falls out of it. Okay, I mean, you still got to deal with the lockdown.
Yeah.
The combo damage won't be as high because of the fact that they're both on the same spot.
There we go. Cartwheel out.
Pure has a significant life lead right now. He's going to get that breaker momentarily. Never mind, he spent it on wake up, so that actually might...
And notice the defensive increase from Pure, right? It has been blocking the low, the hard blockable situations time and time again. Good throw. Troublesome situation for the corner.
We're going to get Sub-Zero up. We're going to remove any fireballs from play. We're going to get the down one, but no pickup afterwards. We're going to be on 2.29. Any chip takes it.
We got to back throw it. We just need the fatal blow. And this does actually...
What a play to float around all of it. You
for throw. Why did you reset? Koisy got it, but like you reset for throw, you could have lost it there.
Brutality.
Koisy.
Yeah, you know what? It still happened. That was not the way I expected the tournament to end, but incredible run from Pierre all night. Looked dominant all the way up to this point and was cooking all the way through. Incredible performance as well. But Koisy finally, after multiple weeks of being so close, takes one home and gets that elusive TNSW here at TNS number 17. Big congratulations to Koisy for going through that gauntlet of not 1, not 2, but 3 Raidens into the very solid switch there from Pure at the end with Kenshi.
Why do you reset the throw? Why do you...
The dub happened. Okay, in a different timeline, Koisy lost that because of that. But in our timeline,
Yeah, cool.
Koisy won.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Someone else pays for your health insurance, clearly. But that will do here for us tonight on Tampa Never Sleeps, number 17. Thank you so very much, and everybody that helped out with the match arena. We greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow will be Marvel, but that'll do for us here. We're going to be rating Illy Silly after this. So, you know, once again, Ajax, it's been a real pleasure hanging out with you.
Likewise, Zero, and big fan, of course, of for everybody who